Hi guys, it's Shell with Heart of It All Custom Creations. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button to see future videos. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. So I am really excited about today's video, and let's go ahead and get started. Starting with a 20-ounce sublimation tumbler, of course, and I went ahead and prepped it, and I cut out, I want to say these are probably about 2 inches wide, buffalo check and leopard print. And this buffalo check is HTV Ront, and it has like a protective layer over the top. And you're going to watch me really struggle to get this top layer off. It really likes to stick to the top of the vinyl, and to get like a firm grip on it to get it off, I really struggled. So watch me struggle to get this clear layer off before I could put it onto the tumbler. So what I'm doing here is a kind of like a swirl design with the 2 different vinyls and then glitter in between each of them. So kind of like a Milky Way look without the Milky Way. So once I got that layer off, I'm putting the buffalo check vinyl down as my base to map out where I want the kind of like the pattern to kind of go. So once I get that to where I want it to lay down, I do take a little bit of tape to lay it down. And then I was going to tape down the leopard print and just leave it there. And then I kind of changed my mind and figured I'll just get the buffalo check down first and then go back. So this kind of became a work in progress as I was going, because I wanted to make sure that I got the buffalo check down first. So I do end up setting aside the leopard print so that I could get the buffalo check vinyl down first. So as I start to do that, I decided to cut off the excess that was hanging over so that it was easier to work with. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I do remove one of the pieces of tape and then pull back a little bit of the backing of this vinyl to cut off a little sliver so that I can anchor part of the vinyl first to make it easier. Of course, nothing I do, I can make it easier for myself. And because I'm going at an angle, it did make it a little difficult to make this laying the vinyl down extremely smooth. I ended up making it work, of course, but because it's going at a diagonal, it was a little bit more difficult to lay down the vinyl. And I pulled back all the vinyl or the backing off at once, which probably was not the smartest hindsight, but I did make it work. As you could see, it started to kind of buckle on me. But like I said, I ended up making it work and smoothing it out. I did pull out my heat gun and just heat up those edges a little bit to pull around to the bottom. I will eventually cut those off and then smooth out all of that and pull the tops pretty tight into the inside of the cup. That'll eventually get cut off too, and then just pop some of those bubbles that did. So now moving on to the leopard print, I'm trying to get it as even as possible without measuring, because you know I never measure. Centered in between the buffalo check and eyeballing it, and I did a fairly pretty good job. So once I get that to where I believe it's pretty good, I just tape it down and do the same thing here as I did with the buffalo check. Now taking my craft knife, I'm just going to go ahead and cut along the top and remove that excess vinyl, and at a 45-degree angle, going again and exposing that little bit of stainless steel, and then was going to cut off the bottom, but then I decided to go ahead and grab some of my electrical tape and just go around the bottom to cut off that excess. So now I'm going to go ahead and pop any additional bubbles that I might have found in the vinyl so that doesn't cause any problems when we go to epoxy. And then once I'm done with that, I am going to grab some of this gold paint that I have and give it a coat of the gold paint and anything that is white. And then once that is dry, I will do a second coat that has Mod Podge mixed in with it. And that second coat that has the Mod Podge in it will think. The second coat we'll use as the adhesive to use to our glitter. And I'm using Champagne Toast by the Glitter Heart Co. So here's the second coat that I'm using, and I did tape it off for the second coat. I got smart that time. So, and here I am going ahead and adding that, and the glitter, the Champagne Toast is just a gorgeous gold. So I just go ahead and add that, and then I do in between each of the vinyls and the entire bottom. once this is completely glittered, I will add 2 coats of rustoleum clear coat and let that dry. Now that that's completely dry, I pop this on my turner and I'm going to add epoxy. I mixed up about 20 milliliters of epoxy, and we're going to go ahead and add this to the tumbler. And then once I do get this added, I'm going to add more glitter. So I'm going to use Fool's Gold by the Glitter Guy, and this is a chunky mix. So it's got chunky and like medium cut, and I'm going to add this to the border of the vinyl and the glitter, and I'm going to kind of let it cascade into the vinyl, but not too much. And then I will go back and add in more of the champagne toast as well once I add enough of the chunky that I want. So about here, I think I'm adding in the champagne toast, and I'm just sprinkling that in over the chunky just to kind of fill in some of the holes, so you really can't see a whole lot of the line between the vinyl and the glitter. I just kind of want it to look like one real cohesive piece. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. And I just really want it to look really sparkly. Who doesn't like a little sparkle? So I let this spin, and after 2 more coats of epoxy, this beauty is done. And I absolutely love how this turned out. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm obsessed with this. I think it's beautiful. I love the combination of the leopard print and the buffalo check and the glitter, of course. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a great big thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.